Let me tell you something that might sting a little. Rich people aren't smarter than you. They just think differently. And that difference is what separates freedom from financial slavery. While you're wondering if you'll make it to the end of the month without going broke, they're wondering how to make their money work while they sleep. There's a Spanish saying that goes, El dinero no duerme, solo cambia de dueño. Money never sleeps. It only changes owners. And if you don't understand that, I'm sorry. You'll spend your entire life being bought instead of buying back your own freedom. You're not poor because of your circumstances. You're poor because of how you think about money. Most young people today are stuck in the same mental trap. They want to live like the rich, but they think like the poor. They chase feelings instead of strategies. They spend to prove their worth, not to create value. A new phone, fancy sneakers, that Instagram-worthy vacation. It's not wealth, it's a symptom of fear, the fear of being left behind. They work hard to make money, but they never stop to ask, what is my money doing for me? Poor people say, I need more money. Rich people say, I need a system that generates money. It sounds like a small difference, but that's exactly what separates freedom from financial chains. Look around you. How many people do you know who earn a paycheck every month, yet still say, I can't seem to save anything? They try to cut expenses, skip coffee, avoid eating out, but nothing really changes. I once had a friend named Carlos. He worked in Madrid earning $2,000 a month. He was disciplined with money, but still, always broke. One day he stumbled upon a quote by Warren Buffett. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. That hit him like a punch to the face. He decided to change his mindset. He invested 20% of his income into learning about dividends and compounding returns. After 3 years, his passive income exceeded his salary. That's when he understood. Poor people work for money, while rich people make money work for them. Elon Musk once said, most people choose to be safe. I choose to change the world. That's the essence of the rich mindset. They don't run from risk, they learn to master it. Take Amancio Ortega, the Spanish founder of Zara. He started in a small workshop sewing clothes, but he didn't just see a nice shirt. He saw an entire global supply system. He didn't just sell clothes, he sold speed, efficiency, and anticipation. Or look at Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The biggest difference between the rich and the poor is how they use their time. Poor people trade time for money. Rich people trade time for systems that generate money. Same 24-hour, yet one side builds freedom, the other builds exhaustion. According to the 2024 Credit Suisse Global Wealth Report, the top 1% of the world's richest own nearly 45% of global wealth, and that gap is still growing. Not because they work harder, but because they understand how money flows. Meanwhile, 60% of young adults under 35 in Europe don't even have $5,000 saved for emergencies. Why? Because they've been taught the biggest financial lie of all time. Hard work is the key to success. It's not. The right mindset is. Let's compare two people. One works 10 hours a day to earn $100. The other works 2 hours a day to build a system that brings $500 every week. Who's the real winner? There's a Spanish proverb that says, no basta trabajar duro, hay que trabajar con inteligencia. Working hard is not enough. You must work smart. Rich people invest in assets, stocks, real estate, businesses, knowledge. Poor people invest in emotions, fashion, entertainment, instant pleasure. And that's why 10 years later, one side enjoys freedom, while the other still lives paycheck to paycheck, trapped in the cycle of work, spend, debt, worry. If you want to think like the rich, start with these 3 rules. 1, stop asking, how much money? And start asking, what will this money do for me? Every time you earn, set aside at least 10% for investments. That's not savings. That's the seed of your freedom. 2, learn to delay gratification. Poor people buy short-term pleasure. Rich people invest in long-term power. The difference isn't in their bank accounts. It's in their self-control. 3. Turn knowledge into capital. Knowledge is the only asset with infinite returns. Every book, every skill, every experience, it can make you money if you learn to apply it. There's a Spanish proverb that says, El sabio crea oportunidades, el necio las espera. The wise create opportunities, the foolish wait for them. If you want financial freedom, stop waiting for luck. Start thinking, acting, and investing like the rich. Because once your mindset changes, your wallet will follow. Rich people don't come from another planet. They simply understand something most people don't. Freedom is not a right. It's the result of discipline and the right mindset. Ask yourself right now, are you working for money or is your money working for you? If that question stings a little, good, it means you're finally awake. Don't let another 5 years pass just to regret that you never started. Start changing your financial mindset today. And if this message hit you hard, then do 3 things right now. Like, share, and subscribe. Because I'll be back to help you rebuild your relationship with money and rewrite your financial story. There's a Spanish saying that sums it all up. El dinero es un buen sirviente, pero un mal amo. Money is a good servant, but a terrible master. Control it, or it will control you. The choice is yours.